Alison. Can you explain what internet is?
Imagine life without the internet.
Well, it's very hip to be on the internet right now.
And now we might be on the cusp of the next big revolution in the way we live. There's been an explosion of highly immersive virtual worlds where you can shop, play, work and socialise. The only limit for developers seems to be their imagination. Collectively, these spaces are known as the metaverse. And the virtual real estate market is booming.
Welcome to my penthouse. We're here now in the living room area, but you can also see outside there's our balcony, our fire pit, helicopter and our view over Dubai.
Patricia House rents a small flat in Bondi, but owns 3 virtual properties with her husband, Phil.
We were looking for a space where we can just meet with clients, where we can have a nice presentation and, well, if you have a look into our apartment here, it is really small and cramped.
Their penthouse is located on Spatial, one of the hundreds of virtual worlds in the metaverse.
You can watch an entire movie on like a big screen, you can draw stuff, yeah, you can do anything pretty much.
Including having their friends and family in Europe over for dinner.
It feels like you're actually there. It makes such a big difference.
Much like real estate in the real world, there are a limited number of plots of land for sale, and it's all about location, location, location.
For example, you prefer living near the water, or you want to live near a celebrity. You can do anything you want with that land. You can develop it, you can create an immersive experience, you can let someone else rent it, you can create concerts, a bar, anything you want.
Virtual real estate sales topped $700 million last year, and investment banks Morgan Stanley and Citi predict the market could be valued in the trillions in the near future. With VR technology making leaps and bounds, celebrities and major multinationals are getting on board. Patricia is working with big Australian brands who want to set up shop in the metaverse.
Large brands such as Disney or Pixar, they might actually create their own space in the metaverse where people can buy their land.
It's not just corporations and the ultra-rich investing in virtual real estate.
I own 51 plots of land in TCG World, which is a particular metaverse.
David Haslop, a former tradie, and his wife Kelly have invested tens of thousands of dollars.
The deal I made with my wife was that she can build her dream house, and if we were then able to sell that plot with the house on it for real currency, she can build her dream house in real life.
David runs an online community called The Crypto Den with 55,000 members. He's seeing a definite uptick in the number of Aussies buying digital land.
Most people in Crypto Den are just like you and me. They're everyday mums and dads, you know, retail investors. They've stepped into a market that is volatile and they know it's volatile, but with more risk generally comes more reward.
The value of virtual land in popular worlds, the Sandbox and Decentraland, have skyrocketed in the past year.
The entry price 24 months ago was less than $500, and now at the bottom of a bearish market they're selling for 13-14 grand. So you know the percentage return on that is enormous.
David and Kelly are buying their first block of land in the real world on the Gold Coast.
We've busted our asses to get into the position we're in and get enough savings put away to put a decent deposit down.
This is, in every regard, a Wild West frontier.
Jathan Sadowski from Monash University studies emerging technologies. He says crypto assets like virtual real estate are rife with scams and victims have no legal recourse.
People are constantly losing millions of dollars in crypto assets, cryptocurrency, virtual real estate.
He says the market is highly speculative, driven by celebrity hype.
The more that people invest in these assets, the more valuable they seem to become. And that bubble just grows larger and larger and larger until at some point it bursts.
The internet was once called a scam. The internet was once called a bubble. So to me, this is just the next step in that evolution of a digital world.
A number of countries and cities shared David's optimism. Dubai, Seoul and Barbados are setting up government agencies in the metaverse. The city of Miami in Florida is creating a utopian twin city free of crime and climate devastation.
I truly believe that the metaverse is how we will work, how we will socialize and how we will play in the future.
You know, that great Australian dream of owning property or owning a house is becoming bullshit. And people are looking for alternatives.
I love people that are on board with this. It'd be good when I understand, but I love them.
How
I mean, I'm still trying to get my head around
couples
Bitcoin and NFTs, but I think this is the way forward.
Oh, do you?
No, I don't know.
Did Carrie just do an ad? Because when someone clicks on it, they're going to think...
No, there's enough ads that I'm not doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
not one of them. But I can see that it's a fascinating world. I just find it so hard to understand.
Yeah, but what was amazing was that they're like, oh, my partner's on board with it. If I went home and suggested to Peter that we try and buy a virtual apartment in Dubai and we have to wear big goggles all the time. Like,
but
can
then
you
look,
imagine?
it's helping them build their own home.
Well, for now, if it all tanks...
But if you sell out, though...
At the right time...
so many.
And then he also said buying a home is bullshit. That he's actually doing that.
Well, no, he said it's becoming that because it's out of reach.
All right, and I'm so confused. But hang on, you look great.